Hi everyone, you reach Chronicles of the Gray Hair Diva. If this is your first time, welcome. If not, welcome back. For all of you out there, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. Hit the like button, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. And share my video with your friends and family so that they can come to my channel and get to know me also. I'm here today with a quick video on Khloe Kardashian and Tristan Thompson. So before Tristan fathered another baby with another woman, him and Khloe had plans. They had plans of moving in together. They had plans of being a family. They had plans of having a second baby. And I mean, when I say plans kind of written in stone. They purchased a mansion next to Khloe's mom, Kris Jenner. They had the blueprint for that mansion, and there was going to be a man cave there, and they were going to go move there and live happily ever after. But once Khloe found out that yes, he was the pappy, or he is the pappy of his a trainer, Marley Nichols' child, that's when her world fell apart. Her fairy tale princess story that she was trying to build page by page, minute by minute, it all came crashing down when he was found to be the father through a paternity test. So right now behind the scenes, they said Khloe is devastated. She's a little depressed, okay? Allegedly depressed. I don't want to, throw something out there, but she's devastated. She has a high level of emotions on this situation, and she's going through it to the point where they're saying she is delaying moving into this mansion because it represents what she thought was going to be her fairy tale ending, her moving in there with her daughter, her baby's father, and planning just a great life together and having a new baby. So I think that sometimes some of us, when we are emotional, we miss the blessing in the mess, okay? And yes, the mess is you thought you were going to have a life with this particular man, and you purchased a mansion right next to your mom. And I'm going to say that's the blessing, because here you are at your lowest point, the point where you can't believe that this has happened to you by the same man yet again. I don't know why she can't believe it, but she can, and that's fine. And the reason why I don't know why she can't believe it is because he has a track record, okay? And she has her little track record too, but I'm not going to tear a woman down when she's already low. I'm going to try to build her up and not bring up her dirt and her track record of what she did that probably brought this karma onto her. But right now, I will say he has a track record. And when someone shows you who they are, you need to believe it. But she thought, I guess, she was above it all, better than the rest, and that's why she decided to move forward with this man, buy this mansion, try to have a second baby, and then boop, a little thing happened in her world, happened in her plans. She found out that he was doing what he normally does, and he was still cheating. So now it's being reported. Let me just give you a little bit of this article. From Stylecaster, it says Khloe is beyond devastated to move into the new home she planned to share with Tristan, so she's delaying it. Change in plan. Khloe Kardashian's house was originally meant to become a new home for herself, Tristan Thompson, and their daughter True. But following the NBA star paternity scandal, Khloe is struggling to face the move to the new property on her own. Okay, girl, listen, let me tell you something. Again, think of it as a blessing. Imagine if you would have found out when you would have already been moved in with him. That could have got messier. The Keeping Up with the Kardashians alum, 37, recently purchased a new mansion next door to her mother, who she hoped to co-parent True and welcome a second child with Tristan. But all these hopes were shattered after the Sacramento Kings player confirmed in January of 2022 that he fathered a child with another woman. Tristan, for his part, was believed to be still dating Khloe when he conceived the baby with former personal trainer Marley Nichols in March 2021. Well, obviously he was if he bought a mansion with Khloe. Following the controversy, Khloe was said to be done with Tristan for good, but that doesn't necessarily make moving on any easier. According to a source who spoke to The Sun, the Good American co-founder is struggling with plans for her future now that Tristan won't be a part of her home. Girl, there are so many men out there. Consider this a blessing that you didn't get pregnant with his second baby and then found out that he was having a baby with someone else too. Girl, you should be cheering over there. Khloe is delaying moving into the new house next door to Chris. She was supposed to have moved in there by now, the source told the site on January 26, 2022. But she is redoing things and tearing up old plans she did with Tristan because she just can't face being in a big, huge mansion all by herself. Well, you're going to be in there with your daughter, honey, and start dating. Do like your sister Kim is doing, living her best life. This was supposed to be the family home, and they were supposed to have baby number 2 by now, the source continued. Instead, he has baby number 3 with a stranger, and she's all alone. Well, I don't know if I want to call Marilee a stranger. I'm not going to consider her a stranger. Understandably, Khloe is said to be beyond devastated by these changes. They have been desperate for the second baby, and she's been through so much to try to get it. So to be faced with living with this living nightmare, so to be faced with this is a living nightmare for her. The insider went on to note that the only reason Khloe is still moving into the home is because it is next door to her mother, which will make it nearly impossible to sell to anyone else. While the space was originally being designed with Tristan's presence in mind, now the former reality star is having to go back to the drawing board. There was a man cave for Tristan in the house that's gone. She can't even think. She should have just changed it to a female cave. She can't even think of what to do with this space. Girl, change it into something for yourself. It's not that serious. Just weeks after news of Tristan's paternity scandal made headlines, the Revenge Body host decided to ban the basketball player from her home. Really? Tristan has since pulled out an escrow on his house in Encino, California, that he was in the process of selling is no longer moving in with Khloe. A source stated to Entertainment Tonight in January 2022. This has been a tough pill for her to swallow, and she does feel unsettled and pretty crushed, this source added. Well, listen, here's the thing. With all jokes aside, I think Tristan Thompson has a lot of healing to do. He should not date anyone else. And I think any woman that would date him right now, they just as silly and as crazy as him. There is no way on this earth that I would date a man that, one, is telling people that if you get pregnant with my seed, to get rid of it, and I'll pay you to get rid of it and just shut your mouth. 2, that has 3 baby mothers, and the 3 baby mothers is not so much my problem. It's the 3 baby mothers in the close proximity of these children's ages, and the fact that you just don't mind dropping your seed whenever, wherever, and then dealing with the consequences of that. And there is no way, unless all of them live in the same area or close together, that you're going to be able to spend enough time with this baby mother, not the baby mother, the child, that baby, and then this baby. And then what if I get with you and I want to have a child? I don't want no parts of that. It's just too much. It's too messy, and it's a lot going on. And for the rest of his life, he got to deal with 3 different women, talk to 3 different women, and that's at this moment about how to raise the child, where the child is going to go to school, medical stuff with the child, college, weddings, graduations. It's just all a bit much. And I don't think that he's going to stop. I don't think that he has learned a lesson. If he doesn't use protection when he sleeps with somebody else for the next time, I mean, that's going to be hardcore proof that he just doesn't get it. But let me get back to Khloe and give you my final assessment on Khloe and her moving into this mansion. I get heartbreak, so I'm not going to minimize it, but This is like the third or fourth time that he has done this to her. She should be numb to it at this point. And I also get wanting to have your children have the same father, if at all possible, right? I understand that. But guess what? Sometimes life happens. And if you want more children, Khloe, it won't be the end of the world to have a child with someone who really loves you, wants to marry you. All will be okay and well. Your own mother, she was married twice. So she has a set of children with the Kardashians. She has a set of children with the Jenners. Your mother survived it. All of y'all are okay. It's going to be okay, Khloe, if you want to have more children and you get a different father. If that's what you truly want to do. You got to let this Tristan thing go. You need to move into your mansion. I would have moved into there yesterday. And to say that you don't know what to do with the space now because it was supposed to be Tristan's man cave. Girl, you have access to designers, architects, and the best of the best people. I'm very sure if you make just a couple phone calls, and I mean literally like one or two, someone can come in there and tell you exactly what you can do with that space, how you can design it, and you just get out of your head that that was supposed to be a space for Tristan, and that home that you in, it was supposed to be your family home with him and you having another baby. Your next door to your mama, be grateful for that, because some people have to travel miles high and low to see their mom. And so your daughter will be right next to her grandmother. You have the best thing going. Look at this whole thing as a blessing. It could have happened after. It could have happened after you were already moved in with Tristan. And then y'all would have had to figure that whole situation out. It would have been a hot mess. Okay. You could have been happened then and you could have been pregnant. Thank your lucky stars, Khloe. Get over it. It's a man and you're going to be okay. You will survive. Anyway, guys, chat with me in the comments. Would you not move in your mansion just because the man you thought you were supposed to move in the mansion with, y'all have since broke up? What would you do? And even if Tristan wanted to come back and it were you, would you go back? Would you take him back? I would be done. And I would just have my family with some other guy. That's what I would do. If I truly want to have a baby, I would start dating again. This time I would mate and wait and make sure it was right. And then I would have a family with that particular person. But after I got married. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Chat with me in the comments. And when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. Don't forget to hit the like button. And in the comments, I want to know, would you move in your mansion? Would you just start dating again to find your true love? Somebody that's going to respect you and you will respect them. Talk to me, guys. And I'll see you in the next video.